Hi guys, Ray here from City Fan TV, and I'm joined by a small man today.
Hello, everybody.
It's Bernard from the Citizen Channel. How you doing, mate?
Oh, I'm feeling very small today, mate. Very small. I've lost the beef and the bang today, mate. That's for sure.
You can get pilled for that, can't you? These days. Oh dear. I hope you're all well, guys. I'm in a good mood. Tired, but in a good mood. Been doing a show today, and I did 3 shows, and they were streaming the last show, and I told them I wouldn't make any rude jokes. I made a blue pill joke in the show. Hear me, and it's a family audience. It's what you'd expect. And one of the guys said to me, said, "Look, they make all these rude jokes in Shrek. Kids don't understand. Adults do. You're safe. Don't worry about it." Anyway, guys. Enough flannel. We're here to talk about Chelsea. I do believe that's our next game, Bernard. Chelsea in the league. I would obviously do a preview about that. Chelsea have had a slight uptick or an upturn in their form.
They're in 10th now, doing well.
You cheeky son. And obviously we are second behind the mighty Liverpool with that Herculean Jurgen Klopp at the helm. Everybody's got great managers. You've got Klopp at Liverpool, Arteta, who's the best thing since sliced bread at Arsenal, Postecoglou is going to do the business at Spurs.
One sod all between them.
Well, Klopp's won a couple of things, hasn't he? Arteta won the cup once upon a time.
He's had a go at one of everything, apart from perhaps the League Cup. He's won 2 or 3 times. I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, Chelsea sat in 10th. They've won 3 out of the last 5. It's not all doom and gloom. It's time to score.
The first half the other night, was it no shots on target, no shots on goal, no shots on target, no shots on goal. First, yeah. I think he gave them a bit of a rollicking at half time. They put their ideas up, but hopefully that Chelsea will turn up.
Yeah. Well, let's focus on us to start with. How are we doing, Bernard? Are we doing all right? Are we playing all right now? Are you happy?
Yeah, Copenhagen. I mean, there's elements of that Copenhagen were brilliant. But then again, Copenhagen haven't played for 8 weeks, apparently, even though they played 5 games in the last 4 weeks. They've not played for 8 weeks. So, obviously that's all we're hearing. There's never any credit given to us, is there, mate? We don't get any credit for anything. I mean, apparently the Champions League's boring now because we've won it once. Why did they carry on? And they just get on with it, and they just bang on about these things, don't they? It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, Copenhagen is suddenly a poor side, but they got through a group with Galatasaray and the mighty Manchester United in it. They got through that group.
They like to lead the footing as well, didn't they?
I tell you what. I mean, we got a few injuries. We'll talk. Obviously, Jack Grealish is going to be out for a little while.
Wasn't he amazing for that first 17 minutes?
Was he?
Yeah, he was brilliant. I thought he looked like the old Jack Grealish to me. Do what Pep's asked him to do, picking that ball up, winning free kicks, sort of passing it on when he needed to, and he looks up for it, and sod's law. As soon as he looks up for it, he gets injured. There you go. That's part
and he was gutted, weren't he? He was absolutely gutted.
I think he was right. I don't think his mind's been right, and I think. We know he's under pressure with Doku around, but Doku's flashing to deceive a little bit at the moment as well. So Jack was trying to grab his chance, and I think he had a good chance of doing it. If he'd stayed on the pitch for a decent length of time, because he started very, very well, as the team did, of course. So a great shame. Hopefully he won't be out for too long.
Yeah, I thought it was his calf, but I heard someone say it was his groin. I can't see him back. I mean, I was hoping to be back in 2 or 3 weeks. That's what I'm thinking, 3 weeks. Not even knowing what his injury is, but I'm saying.
Well, we don't have a fully fit squad for long, do we? We'd already lost Kovacic and Gvardiol, obviously in training, presumably, because we didn't lose them playing in a match. So, and now obviously Grealish. I'm hoping Bernardo's got over his kick. So hopefully, he'll be fine. What surprised me? I got 10 out of 11 the other night, and I was dead surprised because I thought he'd rest Stones, because what he did with KDB, resting him after that full game, I thought he'd do the same with Stones. I thought Akanji was setting. I was delighted Stones played, but you know, to me, he might be knackered for Chelsea now.
Yeah, it was a funny old thing that I mean, because I've been rushing around working and everything, I didn't even see the team news till 5 minutes before the game kicked off, and so I thought at last Pep has dropped Gvardiol, but now I find out he's injured. He was injured.
Oh, we're back playing when he's fit.
Absolutely, but look, City look better than they did a month ago. That's what I'm thinking. Overall, we're winning games. That's what matters right now.
Who wasn't there a month ago?
Haaland and KDB, but KDB. It's
KDB. I mean, Haaland's doing bits, but obviously it's KDB, isn't it? It's the difference.
KDB's a huge difference,
and he's obviously not affecting Foden still, even though he's been sticking him a bit more out on the wing. Even you know, Foden's still stepping up as well.
Foden playing well, and I think with KDB back, there's a new confidence in the team again. You know, I think the confidence to do. We did a lot of tricks and flicks and one-touch passing, and some moves were like, you know, why can't we score that goal? You know, because some of those moves were incredible. The one-touch passing and, you know, outside of the foots and flicks. It was fantastic to watch. We did playing with, I thought, with such confidence, and I think that's what I think KDB's helped to bring back. It's a bit of confidence. You know, hey, we've got KDB. He's on our side. He's on our side. So that's going to help the confidence. And I think also he's demanding as well. He's going to demand the players raise their game. So I think
without we're a one-man team then, Ray.
No, we're not. We're certainly not the Harry Kane team or whatever. Or
oh, poor Harry Kane. He can't do more than score a goal every match and still get criticised. The poor bugger.
We're not that Korean guys team or the Danish guys team or anything like that. Pep calls them. But I just think the funny thing is KDB, without being captain, I think if he was captain, it wouldn't work. He shows some leadership qualities. He shows his leadership because he's, you know, nobody wants to fail KDB. You know, they don't want to play back. So I think that's really, really good going forwards. Chelsea, what do you make of them? Do you think, first of all, do you think Pochettino's the man? And how's he doing?
I've never really thought it was a man, mate, to be honest with you. Never, ever. He's got certain skills, but for me, he's just another younger manager, but a journeyman manager who's going to get jobs, but I don't think he's going to do anything spectacular. I think he might win something abroad rather than here, but I've never been impressed. I never thought that much of him. And of course, he's got a hell of a. I mean, I don't think he's using. I mean, we know they've got a massive bunch of players there, but I think he's sticking to a fairly a fair number of players now that he's happy with, and he's getting the best out of Cole Palmer. Probably he's doing bits and pieces. I think he's got certain players who can turn it on, and that's the problem. They can look dangerous, and they can play the football that can sort of hit us as well, and they always have done, haven't they, for the last few seasons, where they've played that clever stuff where they can hit us on the break, and of course probably Cole Palmer slows it all down now, but as he did for us. But no, I like Poch, but he's never going to be up there. He's never going to be up in the higher manager ratings. As far as Chelsea concerned, you just don't know what Mr. Bowley wants to do, you know, down the line, what he wants to do, do you? You know, Poch could be out if we don't, you know, if they end up in the top 7 or get into some sort of European competition. There's a lot of rubbish to come at Chelsea still. They've got a long way to go, but yeah, we should be. I mean, that 4-4 at Stamford Bridge, I think they had a better team than them. I think we are far better than them as well. So I'm optimistic of at least a couple of goal margin this week. But
one of the things for Chelsea, where they are now, they're on 34 points. They're 2 points off 7th.
Yeah.
So that gets
still getting to European competition, but obviously not perhaps what they really want. But, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
We need teams like Tottenham to stay strong, not to let them buggers down the road in, don't we? No. We know they're not. We know they're going to fall in a heap, and United are going to sneak in by the back door again. But we need them to be strong.
Look, United are 6 points behind Spurs, so that's the thing. Chelsea can't see them getting into the top 4 because they're 13 points behind Spurs, and they've got 5, 6 teams in between them. So I can't see that happening. But sneaking into the Europa League, or probably more likely the Europa Conference League, and they've got the Carabao Cup, haven't they? So they could sneak into the Europa League.
Yeah, I can't see past a Liverpool win for that one, but say you never know. I'd like Chelsea to win. I'd rather Chelsea win it than Liverpool win it. In fairness, but
absolutely.
I tell you what worries me though. They don't have a bad record against us in the Premier League years, which I did the other way. And I thought, flipping it, they won more than us at our place on Main Road, of course, before the Etihad. But they seem to have that knack, don't they, of doing us every now and then, and it is a bit of a worry. But of course, on paper, I just hope the play like Kate. I mean, obviously, think about Everton. We were awful. I mean, Everton were awful, but without KDB, we seem to be a bit clueless tactically. I think Pep changed asked too many players to do too many things that didn't fit in with the setup. And obviously, I'm hoping KDB's fully fit. He played another full game. I hope that doesn't mean he'll rest him again for Chelsea. I'm sure it doesn't. I'm sure he'll start against Chelsea. But yeah, we've just got to keep Cole Palmer quiet. I think he'll be up for him. And I think Raheem's been playing, hasn't he? I think Sterling's been playing regular, hasn't he?
I think so, yeah.
So you got two there. You got two guys with a big point to prove. I don't mind Cole getting a couple of goals actually, as long as we score 5 up the other end. He doesn't. 5-2 will do me. I'm not really worried about that because I don't dislike Cole Palmer. I think all credit to him. He took that chance and he's doing really well there, isn't he? He's one of the main guys. It's as simple as that.
Do you? I mean, some people have said we should have kept him. Some people have said his stats are, he's got 10 league goals and 6 assists. And some people have said, well, 5 of them are penalties or whatever. So he's only got 5
goals. Needed penalties. We've needed penalty takers for years.
Yeah. But do you think he's doing well overall? And that's the first part. The second part is, could he have done anything at City?
Well, he didn't. The thing is about keeping him. He wanted to go, didn't he? He wasn't getting enough game time. And Pep couldn't promise him, could he?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's the end of the day. If you'd asked me this at the start of the season, when we had the pre-season thing, of course, over in Asia and stuff, and I think our thoughts were that he was going to play a bit of a part, wasn't it? And then it became a little bit obvious that he wasn't. He got dropped for a couple of games on the. You think something's happened there. It's not right. All of a sudden, he wasn't playing. He started to think the first 1 or 2, and then he got dropped. So there's something going on we didn't know about. Simple as that. Because obviously, all of a sudden, from being the guy that had scored a couple of key goals in a couple of big friendlies, he wasn't being asked to play. So there was something wrong, and obviously it all turned out that of course he grabbed the opportunity to go to Chelsea.
If I remember correctly, he's the guy who scored the goal in the Community Shield. He's the guy who scored the goal in the Super Cup.
Yeah,
and the good goals, but they were his bit parts, and we said it at the time. If he'd stayed, he wouldn't have played that much. He'd have been, a flip-flop kind of. And look what he's done. He's a main man at Chelsea. He's earning decent wage. He's probably going to go to the Euros now. So from his point of view,
good decision. As at this time, a good decision.
Yeah, in hindsight, at the time,
I think he's well liked. I think he's reasonably liked. Well, Chelsea fans will turn on him as soon as they can, of course. But at the moment, he's well liked.
Excuse me. So I'm just going to wind it up by asking for a score prediction, Bernard.
Do you want the quick team?
Oh, go on then. Give us your team. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I think defensively, mate. If it's not broke, we don't worry about it. We'll forgive Ederson the error. We're not going to drop Ederson, but the back 5 with Rodri and the other 4's got to be the same, hasn't it? Surely.
I've got no
reason to change that.
I've got no issues with that. And
then surely, if Bernardo's come through all right, he's got to start. KDB and Foden have got to start. So you're just left with, of course, whether it's Doku and Haaland, because, of course, Grealish won't be playing because he's injured. I'm not too sure anyone else will come into the equation. Kovacic is back training, apparently. Go on.
Alvarez.
Guardiola won't be playing. He's out for 2 or 3 weeks. So
Alvarez.
Alvarez. Kovacic is back training Thursday, Friday, so I can't see him starting. If he's only back training for a day or two, he's going to be on the bench at best. So who else is there?
Alvarez.
No, Alvarez won't play.
Why not?
Well, I'd rather have a Doku than Alvarez.
More
creativity. I wouldn't be, I mean, he is the one that, I've put on my little subs list that I'm not surprised if he does start. But
he'll start for me because he started every single league game this season, and he didn't play in the Champions League. So it just, to me, it stands to reason that he's going to start against Chelsea, just because, as I said, he started all league games and he didn't play midweek, so he's going to be as fresh as the daisy.
I might only get 10 out of 11 then.
If you get 9 out of 11, I think you'll be doing well.
I got 10 against Copenhagen, but as I said, I hadn't included Stone, so it would have been 11. So,
you can't trust him.
I see your point with Alvarez. I don't know against Chelsea. I want a bit of oomph. What a bit of oomph. Alvarez can give us that little bit of oomph.
See, I've been saying it for ages that it's about time he drops Alvarez, but he's not done it all season. So,
like I said, Guardiola would be playing if he was fit. We know that. So it's just probably a similar sort of thing, I suppose.
Pep's sometimes a creature of habit. Anyway, so now I will get you to give us your score prediction.
Yes, I am. I'm going for the boring one, mate, this week.
3-1. That's what I was going to say. Chelsea, no, I'm going 5-0. I'm going 5-0. I was tempted to go 6-0 because we did that a few years ago, but I think 5-0. Look, we need goals. We need that goal difference. We've got a lot of players who want to play. We're in good form. If we can start reasonably positively, not too much tippy-tappy, but with a bit of drive, then I think if we can get a goal early, that we can blow Chelsea away, and I hope we do. So yeah, I'm going 5-0, mate. You know, it's a new one, but with our defence, I'm asking for trouble, answer. I'm asking for it. All right, guys, there you go. There you have it. Bernard is gone for 3-1. Boring Bernard now, and I'm going for Raucous Ray has gone for 5-0.
Raucous Ray.
Right. What do you want? Ravishing Ray.
Rotten Ray.
rotten tomatoes Ray.
Love Heart Muncher Ray.
Sorry?
Love Heart Muncher Ray.
I've been selling Bernard. I'm in Ireland, in Northern Ireland, doing some shows, and this week is my Valentine's tour. So on last Sunday, I was giving out red roses, but they're quite expensive.
To the men.
What's that?
To the men.
Yeah, to the men, giving out red roses, and then I thought it's quite expensive. You know, I'd give out 12 roses over 3 shows. So I bought some. I got 2 big bags of Love Hearts, little packets of Love Hearts, but they're about 3 kilos a pack. So I've got 6 kilos of Love Hearts. So I got one in the box here. Look, that's the box. This box is absolutely rammed.
At least you got the branded ones, mate. At least you haven't got some cheap fake.
No, I got proper stuff, mate. And I'm just sitting in the car. When you're driving a long trip, just eating these little packs of Love Hearts, and it's like, it's bonkers, man, bonkers. But that's the Valentine's tour. Got 3 more dates: Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
We'll not waste any love on Chelsea this week. Let's get them battered.
Get them stuffed. Let's break those Chelsea hearts. Anyway, Bernard, thanks a lot, buddy. I'm not sure I'm going to get my words out. I'm not sure I'm even going to be able to watch the game because of work. I'm just checking the time. It's a 5:30 kickoff.
You'll hear the cheers from the Etihad where you are, mate. They'll be that loud.
I doubt it. No, mate, there'll be more cheers where I am. Trust me. They love me. My shows. But no, I think the last show will finish. I might be able to. Now you made me want to have a look because I'm doing 5 shows that day. So I'm just going to check what time. It'll be interesting. So that's Saturday. I'm just going to check the last. It doesn't say on the. I was checking out on the company or the place I'm going to check on their website, because I'm the cheeky sods. No, there's something I'm not going to say what it is. No, I won't say it because it might get back to them, but someone's using my name. And I tried to do some work at the Northern Ireland Science Festival, and they never got back to me. So I'm doing this, which is now, and I'm doing this gig over the next 2 days, and they've included it in the Northern Ireland Science Festival, but you know, this is the gig I got off my own bat. Anyway, it's one of those things. People are a bit naughty. Anyway, I will watch at least half that game, second half, and I might come on and have a little chat afterwards. But hopefully, I'll be in a very good mood after 5 shows, and I expect City to score a goal for every show I do. So 5-0, that's what I'm going for. Bernard, my good friend, thank you so much. And guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you're notified as soon as new videos come out. And give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. It's always nice. Take care, guys. We'll see you around Blues.